Most of us grow up believing that all vegetables are automatically good for us. After all, they're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. But here's a surprising truth that becomes especially important after 60. Not every vegetable is your friend. Some can cause uncomfortable bloating, gas, and digestive distress that leaves you feeling heavy instead of healthy. Even worse, certain vegetables can stress your circulation, making it harder for your veins to stay strong and keep blood flowing smoothly. This matters because once we reach our 60 seconds, our digestion naturally slows, and our veins and arteries become more vulnerable. Poor food choices can trigger swelling, discomfort, and even weaken the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. What you eat has a direct impact not just on how your stomach feels, but on how well your entire circulatory system functions. The good news is that while some vegetables may be working against you, others are proven to do the exact opposite. Certain vegetables actively support vein health, reduce swelling, and keep your blood moving freely. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 worst vegetables for bloating and the 4 best ones you must eat to protect your veins and circulation after 60. Worst vegetable hasone. Cabbage, the gas-forming culprit that strains digestion. Cabbage is often praised for being low in calories and high in vitamins like vitamin C and K. It's a staple in many healthy diets and is commonly used in salads, soups, and stir-fries. But for people over 60, cabbage can be one of the worst vegetables when it comes to bloating and digestive discomfort. The problem lies in the type of carbohydrates cabbage contains. Cabbage is rich in raffinose, a complex sugar that the human body cannot fully break down on its own. Instead, this sugar travels to the large intestine, where gut bacteria ferment it, producing large amounts of gas. For younger people with faster digestion, this might only cause mild bloating. But after 60, when digestion slows and the gut becomes more sensitive, the effects are often magnified, leading to cramping, belching, and significant bloating. Cabbage also contains high amounts of fiber, which is generally beneficial, but in excess or when poorly tolerated, it can create too much bulk in the intestines. This slows down digestion further and can lead to uncomfortable fullness. For individuals with conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or slower transit times, cabbage can be especially problematic. Another issue is that bloating itself can put stress on circulation. When your abdomen is distended, it reduces comfort, increases abdominal pressure, and may even impair venous return from the legs. Over time, repeated bloating episodes can indirectly strain the veins, especially in older adults already dealing with weaker circulation. This doesn't mean cabbage has no value. When fermented into sauerkraut or kimchi, some of the problematic sugars are broken down, making it easier to digest while also adding beneficial probiotics. Small, occasional servings of cooked cabbage may also be tolerated by some people. But eating raw cabbage in large amounts, especially in salads or slaws, is a recipe for bloating and discomfort. For people over 60, cabbage may seem like a healthy choice, but when it causes frequent bloating, it can do more harm than good. Moderation and preparation methods are key, but for those struggling with gas and swelling, it's best to think twice before piling cabbage onto your plate. Worst vegetable hash 2. Onions, the sneaky bloater hiding in everyday meals. Onions are a staple in kitchens worldwide. They add flavor to soups, stir-fries, salads, and sauces, and they're often praised for their antioxidants and potential heart benefits. But for people over 60, onions can be a hidden trigger for bloating and digestive discomfort, making them one of the worst vegetables when it comes to feeling heavy and gassy. The main culprit in onions is a type of carbohydrate called fructans. These are short-chain fibers that the body struggles to digest. Instead of being absorbed in the small intestine, fructans move to the large intestine where they're fermented by gut bacteria. The result? Excess gas, bloating, and sometimes even abdominal pain. For older adults, whose digestive systems tend to slow down, the effect can be even stronger. Raw onions are especially problematic. They contain higher concentrations of fructans and sulfur compounds, which can lead not only to bloating but also to excessive burping and acid reflux. Many people notice that eating raw onions in salads or sandwiches causes immediate digestive upset. Cooked onions are often easier to tolerate, but they can still cause bloating if eaten in large amounts. Another issue is that bloating from onions can indirectly affect circulation. A swollen, uncomfortable abdomen can increase intra-abdominal pressure, which makes it harder for blood to flow back from the legs toward the heart. For seniors dealing with varicose veins, swollen ankles, or other circulation concerns, this added strain can make symptoms worse. Onions do provide antioxidants like quercetin, which are beneficial for heart health, but the discomfort they cause often outweighs their potential benefits when consumed in excess. For people sensitive to bloating, there are gentler alternatives for flavor, such as chives, green onion tops, or herbs like parsley and cilantro, which add taste without the same digestive burden. The bottom line: onions may be flavorful and nutritious, but for many people over 60, they act as a sneaky bloater hiding in everyday meals. If you notice frequent gas, belching, or stomach swelling after eating onions, it may be time to cut back or replace them with more digestion-friendly seasonings. Your stomach and your veins will thank you. Worst vegetable hash 3. Broccoli, the cruciferous bloater with hidden digestive challenges. Broccoli is often hailed as one of the healthiest vegetables you can eat. It's packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and powerful antioxidants that protect cells. But for many people over 60, broccoli is also one of the most common culprits behind bloating and gas. This paradox, nutritious yet troublesome, makes broccoli a vegetable to handle with care. The issue lies in its fiber and sulfur compounds. Broccoli belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, which also includes cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables contain raffinose, a complex carbohydrate that the body cannot fully break down. When raffinose reaches the large intestine, bacteria ferment it, producing gas. For older adults, whose digestive systems often move more slowly, this fermentation can lead to uncomfortable bloating, pressure, and even cramps. In addition to raffinose, broccoli contains sulfur compounds known as glucosinolates. While these compounds have potential anti-cancer properties, they are also responsible for broccoli's strong smell when cooked and for producing foul-smelling gas in the digestive tract. This can make bloating not only uncomfortable, but also embarrassing in social situations. Raw broccoli is particularly difficult to digest, as it is tougher on the stomach and higher in problematic sugars. Cooking can help break down some of the fibers, making broccoli easier to tolerate, but even cooked broccoli can still cause significant bloating if eaten in large portions. Another hidden concern is that bloating from cruciferous vegetables can affect more than just digestion. A swollen belly increases abdominal pressure, which may interfere with circulation from the legs back to the heart. For seniors who already struggle with vein health, varicose veins, or swelling in the lower body, this added pressure can make symptoms worse. This doesn't mean broccoli should be completely eliminated. When eaten in small amounts and cooked well, it still provides valuable nutrients. Pairing broccoli with digestive aids like ginger or cumin can also reduce bloating. But treating broccoli as a daily, large portion vegetable may not be the best choice for people over 60 who want to avoid discomfort and protect vein health. The takeaway is balance. Broccoli is healthy, but in excess it can cause more digestive trouble than benefit. Moderation, preparation, and listening to your body's signals are key to deciding whether broccoli belongs on your plate or should be replaced with gentler vegetables. Worst vegetable hash 4. Beans and lentils, the fiber overload that fuels bloating. Beans and lentils are often praised as superfoods. They're packed with plant protein, fiber, iron, and folate, making them staples in many diets that aim to support heart health. But for people over 60, these legumes can be some of the most difficult vegetables to digest, and they frequently end up on the list of foods that cause significant bloating. The main culprit is the complex carbohydrates they contain, particularly oligosaccharides. The human digestive system doesn't have the enzymes to break these sugars down effectively. Instead, they pass into the large intestine, where gut bacteria ferment them. The fermentation process produces large amounts of gas, leading to bloating, cramping, and discomfort. For seniors with slower digestive systems, This effect is even more pronounced, sometimes lasting hours after a meal. Beans and lentils are also very high in fiber. While fiber is generally important for digestive health and cholesterol control, too much at once can overwhelm the digestive tract. In older adults, who may already struggle with slower motility, this fiber overload can create a heavy, distended feeling and even constipation, if not balanced with enough fluids. Another issue is portion size. A small serving of beans may be manageable, but many dishes like hearty soups, stews, or lentil curries include large amounts. This not only increases the risk of bloating, but also adds extra abdominal pressure, which can indirectly affect circulation. When the belly is swollen, it puts strain on the veins, making it harder for blood to return from the legs to the heart. For those already dealing with varicose veins or swelling, this can make symptoms worse. This doesn't mean beans and lentils are bad. In fact, they remain excellent sources of nutrition. The key is preparation and moderation. Soaking beans overnight, cooking them thoroughly, and starting with small portions can make them easier to digest. Adding digestive spices like cumin, fennel, or ginger can also help reduce gas formation. But for people over 60, eating large amounts of beans and lentils on a regular basis often leads to more discomfort than benefit. When bloating and circulation are priorities, it's best to enjoy these foods carefully and in smaller portions, while focusing more on vegetables that support digestion and vein health without the side effects. We've just seen how certain vegetables like cabbage, onions, broccoli, and beans can cause significant bloating and discomfort, especially after 60. While they do contain nutrients, the digestive strain, gas, and abdominal pressure they create often outweigh the benefits. And when your abdomen feels swollen and heavy, it doesn't just affect comfort, it can also increase pressure on your veins, making circulation and vein health even more challenging. But here's the encouraging truth. Not all vegetables are problematic. In fact, some are your strongest allies when it comes to circulation and vein support. The right vegetables provide fiber that gently regulates digestion, antioxidants that protect blood vessels, and natural compounds that reduce inflammation. Instead of bloating you, these vegetables actually help your veins relax, keep blood moving smoothly, and reduce the swelling that many people over 60 struggle with in their legs and feet. So while it's important to know which vegetables to limit, it's even more important to focus on the ones that actively strengthen your body from the inside out. Let's now explore the 4 best vegetables you should be eating regularly. Vegetables that don't just fill your plate, but also protect your veins and help you feel lighter, stronger, and more energized every day. Best vegetable hasson. Beets, the circulation booster for stronger, healthier veins. Beets may not be everyone's favorite vegetable, but when it comes to vein and artery health, they are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your diet after 60. Their vibrant red color comes from plant pigments called betalains, which are packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect blood vessels. But what truly sets beets apart is their high content of natural nitrates, compounds that directly improve circulation. When you eat beets, the nitrates are converted into nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow. For older adults, this means less pressure on the veins, lower blood pressure, and a reduced risk of circulation problems like varicose veins or swelling in the legs. Stronger blood flow also helps deliver oxygen and nutrients more efficiently, supporting energy and stamina. Beets are also rich in fiber, which supports digestion without causing the heavy bloating linked to cruciferous vegetables. The fiber in beets gently regulates bowel movements, helps remove excess cholesterol, and reduces strain on the digestive system. This makes them easier to tolerate for people over 60 who want both heart and digestive support. Another benefit of beets is their natural ability to reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels. Oxidative stress is one of the main factors that weakens vein walls and contributes to plaque buildup. By supplying antioxidants, beets help keep veins elastic and resilient, reducing the risk of stiffness and blockages. Beets can be enjoyed in many forms: roasted, steamed, blended into smoothies, or even juiced. Beet juice has been shown in studies to improve endurance and circulation, though eating whole beets provides additional fiber benefits. Even beet greens, often overlooked, are rich in vitamins and minerals that support vein health. For people over 60, adding beets to the diet a few times per week can make a noticeable difference in circulation and overall energy. They don't just nourish your body, they actively strengthen your veins and arteries, helping you feel lighter and more vibrant. The truth is simple. Beets are nature's circulation booster, turning every serving into a step toward healthier veins and a stronger heart. Best vegetable hash 2. Spinach, the vein. Strengthening leafy green packed with circulation power. Spinach has earned its reputation as one of the healthiest vegetables, and for people over 60, it is especially valuable for vein and artery health. Light, tender, and nutrient-dense, spinach is a powerhouse of vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that work together to strengthen blood vessels, improve circulation, and keep your body feeling light instead of bloated. One of spinach's greatest gifts is its high nitrate content, much like beets. These natural nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, which relaxes and widens blood vessels, helping blood move more freely. This reduces the workload on the heart and prevents the pooling of blood in the veins, which often leads to swelling in the legs and ankles. For older adults, this is a simple but powerful way to improve vein function. Spinach is also rich in magnesium and potassium, two minerals that regulate blood pressure by balancing fluid levels in the body. Maintaining healthy blood pressure is critical for protecting vein walls from stress and preventing them from becoming weak or damaged over time. Another advantage of spinach is its antioxidant content. Compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin not only protect the eyes, but also shield blood vessels from oxidative damage. Combined with vitamin C and vitamin E, these antioxidants reduce inflammation, supporting long-term vein and artery health. Unlike gas-forming vegetables such as cabbage or broccoli, spinach is easy on the digestive system. Its fiber is gentle and helps regulate digestion without creating excessive gas or bloating. This makes spinach an excellent daily choice for those who want both comfort and circulation benefits. Spinach is also highly versatile. You can add it to salads, stir-fries, soups, omelets, or smoothies without overpowering the flavor. Lightly steaming spinach helps release its nutrients while keeping it easy to digest. Paired with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, spinach's fat-soluble vitamins are absorbed even better. For people over 60, spinach is more than just a leafy green, it's a daily defense against weak veins, poor circulation, and high blood pressure. Eating spinach regularly is one of the easiest and most effective ways to protect your cardiovascular system and feel energized. Simply put, spinach is the leafy green your veins will thank you for. Best vegetable hash 3. Asparagus, the natural diuretic that reduces swelling and supports healthy veins. Asparagus may be slender and delicate, but it delivers powerful benefits for circulation and vein health, especially after 60. Known as a natural diuretic, asparagus helps the body release excess fluid and sodium, which reduces swelling in the legs and ankles, a common issue for seniors dealing with weakened veins or poor circulation. The diuretic effect comes from the amino acid asparagine, which stimulates the kidneys to flush out excess salt and water. This gentle process helps lower blood pressure, relieves fluid retention, and decreases the heaviness often felt in the legs. For older adults, this means less pressure on the veins and a lower risk of varicose veins and edema. Asparagus is also rich in vitamin K, which plays an essential role in blood clotting and maintaining strong vein walls. Healthy levels of vitamin K help prevent calcification in the arteries, keeping blood vessels more flexible and resistant to damage. Combined with folate, another nutrient abundant in asparagus, it supports heart health by reducing homocysteine, an amino acid linked to artery damage when elevated. Another reason asparagus is ideal for vein health is its antioxidant content. It provides vitamin C, vitamin E, and glutathione, a master antioxidant that fights oxidative stress. By protecting blood vessel cells from damage, asparagus helps maintain smooth blood flow and long-term cardiovascular resilience. Unlike some vegetables that can cause bloating, Asparagus is generally easy to digest. Its fiber is gentle and supports regular bowel movements without excessive gas. This not only benefits digestion, but also reduces abdominal pressure, further protecting circulation. Asparagus is simple to prepare and versatile in meals. It can be steamed, roasted, grilled, or added to stir-fries and soups. Pairing it with a drizzle of olive oil or lemon juice enhances its flavor and boosts nutrient absorption. Just a few servings per week can provide noticeable support for both circulation and overall energy. For people over 60, asparagus is more than just a spring vegetable. It's a daily ally for vein health. By reducing swelling, lowering blood pressure, and protecting arteries, it offers a triple benefit that keeps your body lighter, stronger, and more resilient. Asparagus is truly one of nature's most effective vein protectors in a delicious, elegant package. Best vegetable hash 4. Tomatoes, the antioxidant powerhouse that protects veins and boosts circulation. Tomatoes are one of the most versatile vegetables in the world, and for people over 60, they're much more than a kitchen staple. They're a true ally for vein and artery health. Bright, juicy, and refreshing, tomatoes are loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and natural compounds that strengthen blood vessels and support smoother circulation. The star nutrient in tomatoes is lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that gives them their vibrant red color. Lycopene has been shown to reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, keeping veins and arteries flexible and resilient. By preventing cholesterol from oxidizing, it also helps stop plaque from forming on artery walls, a major factor in heart disease and poor circulation. For older adults, this protection is critical to maintaining healthy veins. Tomatoes are also rich in vitamin C, which supports collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that keeps vein walls strong and elastic. Without enough vitamin C, veins can weaken, increasing the risk of varicose veins and swelling in the legs. By supplying both antioxidants and structural support, tomatoes offer a unique double benefit for circulation. Another advantage is their potassium content, which helps balance sodium levels in the body. This reduces fluid retention and lowers blood pressure, easing strain on the veins and supporting healthier circulation overall. Cooked tomatoes, such as in sauces or soups, are particularly beneficial because cooking enhances the bioavailability of lycopene, making it easier for the body to absorb. Pairing tomatoes with healthy fats like olive oil further boosts absorption, making Mediterranean-style meals an excellent way to enjoy their benefits. Unlike gas-forming vegetables like cabbage or beans, tomatoes are light and easy on the digestive system. They provide hydration, gentle fiber, and antioxidants without causing the bloating or heaviness that can burden circulation. Tomatoes can be enjoyed fresh in salads, blended into smoothies, roasted, or simmered into hearty sauces. No matter how they are prepared, they bring both flavor and protection to your plate. For people over 60, tomatoes are more than a refreshing addition to meals. They are a circulation-strengthening, vein-protecting powerhouse. Adding them daily is a simple, delicious way to keep your veins strong, your arteries clean, and your heart supported for years to come. We've explored together how not all vegetables are as friendly as they appear, especially after 60. Cabbage, onions, broccoli, and beans may provide nutrients, but the bloating, gas, and abdominal pressure they cause can leave you feeling uncomfortable and even place extra strain on your veins. Over time, these hidden effects can make circulation weaker and daily life more challenging. The good news is that other vegetables work in the exact opposite way. Beets, spinach, asparagus, and tomatoes are rich in nitrates, antioxidants, and vital nutrients that reduce swelling, strengthen vein walls, and improve blood flow. They not only nourish your body but also help keep you light, energetic, and confident in your health. The lesson is clear. The choices you make at the dinner table directly shape how your body feels and functions. By avoiding the worst bloating vegetables and embracing the best vein-strengthening ones, you give yourself the power to age with comfort, vitality, and strength. At Active Healthcare, we're here to guide you with science-based practical tips designed for people just like you. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Together, we can build the daily habits that keep your veins and your life strong and healthy.